So in today's video, I gotta answer a few questions. Hey yo, what custom tactics did you get rank 1 with? What formation did you use? What's the best ones in the game? And also, what's your camera settings? Cause your boy got some nice camera angles and we try to know what you using. What's up, Booyah Nation? I'm gonna explain all this to you guys in just a second. Listen, if you want my camera angle, you need to use Tele, not Tele Broadcast, just Tele, T-E-L-E, and then custom height, you're gonna put it all the way up, and then the zoom is gonna be all the way down. Let me quickly show you. So as you can see, I'm on Tele for the single player camera. Custom height is 20, zoom is 0. You're gonna get that higher angle. I also do something with my controller. I do not recommend you guys doing it, but it's something that I do. It's up to you if you wanna do it or not. So I play on a custom, right? But my custom is only on defense. So I take my X button, which is usually how you contain the R1, and I switch those two. So I team contain, which is the R1. I use that as my X button, and my X goes to R1 because I don't use contain in this game. Contain is not something I use. A lot of you guys might use that button. It helps you keep your player in front of the person with the ball. I don't use that. I manually defend, but then I change that other button, the R1 to X. So the reason I put that on X is because I can second man press with my X button. That's the way FIFA used to be back in the day. I don't know, around FIFA 16 or 17, I think they changed it. But it was always where team press used to be with your A button on Xbox, X button on the PlayStation, and then they switched it up. So that's the two things. At rank 1, we've been doing it pretty consistently over team of the season with this team right here. I made a whole video on this team. I believe it's the best players in each position. I went over that in yesterday's video if you guys want to go check it out. But I'll quickly show the custom text. Now, guys, these don't change often. I know you guys are always asking the question. I drop these videos a lot. They really don't change. It really comes down to what you feel comfortable with. Before I show you what I use, I want to tell you the most strongest formation in this game. Okay, in no order. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. That's the 4-1-2-1-2 with the 2. The 4-2-3-1 is always very good. That's 2 defensive mids, 3 cams. The 4-2-2-2 very effective. That's the 2 defensive mids and the 2 cams and the 2 strikers. 4-2-2-2. And then you have the 4-3-2-1. That's 3 center mids, a left forward, a right forward, and a striker. That's what I use. And then you have the 3 back, the 3-5-2. These are the most effective formations in this game. What does that mean? That means they're effective, but you can still rock the 4-4-1-1. For example, 4-4-1-1 was a formation that last year I did 29-1 with on my RTG account, got the top 100 on the RTG using a formation that really nobody was using. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you enjoy, what you think works well for you. 4-3-2-1 is great for me. What you need to find is a formation for you that helps you defend the best, because that's going to be the most important thing. You can score goals with any formation in this game. The problem is defensively. What leaves you in a good place? This game is played so much by the AI's IQ and the AI's like ability to just control the game for you that you need to find a formation that you feel the game plays itself the best. That's really what it comes down to. What do you play the best formation? What do you get into and it helps you not touch players on defense the best? And for me, it's 4-3-2-1 because I'm not a good defender. I've gotten #1 in the world, 40-0, top 100, all these crazy things by just being able to score goals. I cannot defend. I've never been able to defend. Defending is not one of my strong suits. Also, if this video helps you at all, smash that big old thumbs up, subscribe, and the comments down below, let me know what formation you running. Now, with that being said, also real quick, the new career mode channel is up. We dropped 2 episodes of the Arsenal career mode. We're almost at like 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers. The channel's been open for a day. If you guys want to watch career mode, please go in the description down below. My draft channel's there and also the career mode. If you enjoy any of those type of content, make sure to go check out the one you want. But the career mode channel is going hard. 3rd episode of Arsenal's going up today. Now, as I was saying, I've never been good defensively. I've been an offensive player. I can score a lot of goals, but I've never been good defensively. So you want to find a formation that's going to help you defend without you having to do too much. If you're switching into your center backs a lot, which I do, you're actually making the game more difficult for yourself. Not touching the left back, the right back, the center backs is the best thing to do. Running back with your middle cam, running back with your wingers is the best thing to do. Unfortunately, that's how EA has made this garbage meta. I would say this is one of the worst metas that we've seen in a FIFA. And I also would say to you guys that this is one of the most not pay to win, because I believe that you can still use terrible players and win games. But this is the FIFA that if you get the right players and their AI will take care of like the game for you. Like Jude Bellingham and Gravin and Moments Vieira. Guys like this are going to make the game easier for you because their AI defending and their AI attacking is so strong. When I'm in the 4-3-2-1, it's balanced. You're not going to do nothing. A lot of people do this press on possession loss. This leaves way too many gaps, man. Yeah, you look like you're dominating the game by putting a lot of pressure and getting the ball back quickly, but if you're not an elite player at this game and you can control midfields and you can control the front, then once they break that press down, once they understand that if they're a good player you're playing against, they're going to understand what you're doing. They're going to grab the ball for a second. They're going to hold it. Eventually, this is going to run out, and they're just going to counter you. You're going to get smashed. I wouldn't really mess around with that too much. Press on possession loss, press on a heavy touch used to be the big meta in FIFA 18, 17, that's not really a thing right now. Rock balance, it's good enough. Your width, it really comes down to what you feel comfortable with. 42 and 72 has worked well. Now listen, a lot of people can't play 72 depth. You're gonna get killed on the over the top through balls. You're gonna get killed with the through balls. This is something that's gonna happen a lot. People are gonna be able to counter you so easily because 72 is high. But at the end of the day, it's up to you and what works well for you. For me, I told you guys I'm not already a good defender, so I try to put as much pressure on my opponent in his or hers half of the field to get the ball back as quickly as possible, so they don't have to, so they can't hit the counter. So I'm a aggressive player up in the front. I grab my defensive mid. I try to get the ball as quick as possible. It's not the way you should play this FIFA. You should run backwards, not forwards. I run forward, which that way I get countered a lot. Maybe that's why, maybe that's why we haven't dropped as many undefeated as we did in other FIFAs. But, we have a few. We got like 3 or 4. But it is what it is, man. It's going to be what it's going to be. I rock balance on the build-up attack. You can do whatever you really want here. Direct passing. A lot of people don't understand why all the pro players use this. But this is one of the most important custom tactics in the formation, in the game. What happens is direct passing is going to make your players... It's just, I don't know if the game's broken or what it is. It's going to make your strikers kind of push up a little bit. And it's going to make their back line track... It's almost like a glitch, like it's broken. Their back line is going to track your striker, which is going to keep their players moving backwards and backwards and backwards and backwards. And eventually you're going to have them all the way pinned back. And if you're able to pass the ball, tiki-taka football, if you're able to do your skill moves, now you got them pinned back so far that if you do lose the ball, you're able to intercept it back because of direct passing. Because you've pushed them so deep in, it's hard for them to break out. And it's for you, yeah, you have to get through a wall of a bunch of people, but you have them so pinned in that it's easy for you to just dominate games. But then it's also easy for you to get countered. You know what I'm saying? Your width offensively, because you're in a 4-3-2-1, you're gonna have an extra pass every single time. This is enough. You don't need a lot of players in the box, and you also do not need a high width. All right, it's very, very simple. I'll explain how this is played. Corners one, all that. Okay, now this is most people when they play this formation, they put this guy on comeback on defense, right? And what happens when you put this guy on comeback on defense is this guy is going to become your left mid, Pele is going to become your right mid, Graven and Hullet are going to be your center mids, and then Cruyff and R9 are going to be your strikers. And it's going to defend as a 2-4-4, right? A 4-4-2. That's how it's going to defend. It defends just like that. So you're going to have a line of 4, a block of 4, a block of 4, and a block of, and then you're 2. And that's how it defends. I don't put this on stay back while attacking because, again, I don't really need help defensively. I think we already played pretty well. So... There's no point in bringing another person back. I want to have my 3 guys up there so we can really just attack, right? So I'm kind of really just defending in a 4-3-3 most of the time. But again, put this guy on stay back. It'll work better for you. Stay central. This one's going to be getting behind stay central. That's your striker. Right here is going to be stay central. Nothing else on him but stay central. This guy right here is going to be your cam. You're going to leave him fully balanced, not even cover wing, fully balanced. This guy is going to almost take that cam position for you, which is a huge help, and that's why you should always have someone like Pele there, Saint there, Neymar, very, very good options. You know what I'm saying? You want a guy that has the skill moves, you want a guy that has the speed, you want to have a guy that you don't really have to worry about him help defending because, like I told you, you're going to have a block of 4-4-2. Then you're going to have yourself a nice little Hullet or something. I'm using Hullet as my defensive mid. Guys, there's so many other ones that are less expensive, like Jude Bellingham is a great option here. Moments Vieira, if you got him. Stay back while attacking cover center. He's really the only guy you're going to leave on stay back because Graven's going to be on balance, just cover center. Your left back is going to stay on stay back while attacking. Your right back's going to stay on stay back while attacking. Have a skillful player in this position, boys, because he is going to be the guy that really brings it up for you. Now, I want to explain something when we're attacking. So when we're attacking, you want to abuse the wings. So I come down the wing with Cruyff, right? When I come down the wing with Cruyff, because my boy Pele is on on no stay back while attacking, I'm going to have the pass from Cruyff up to Pele, right? Bang. Now I pass it from Cruyff to Pele. And if Pele's pass not there, I pass it back to Cafu, go back to Cruyff. Now I got Pele. Now I'm in right on the edge of the box. I can pass it up one more time to R9. And now my next pass up is either going to be Mbappito or it's going to be Graven. It's either going to be Gravin right there to shoot that ball into the back of the net, or you're going to see Mbappe's right there to put the ball into the back of the net. And I'll show you how it works. If you look at my goal scores, you can see that he has 25 assists, 27 goals, because a lot of times he's going to be waiting there for the goal, for the next put up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see Cruyff with not that many goals, but a lot of assists as well, because the pass is always there. That's what makes 4-3-2-1 so good. And if you're somebody who has a hard time and you're always getting auto blocks, this formation kind of avoids the auto blocks. You're going to see that your goals are kind of spread out between everybody. There's not one guy dominating the goals. It's going to be spread out because there's going to be so many passes, a pass up, you know what I'm saying? Even Marcelo sometimes gets a goal or an assist. Cafu, he never really does because I usually attack down the right, but it's very, very, very effective, and it's going to be spreading it out between all four of your guys up top. Plus your midfielders getting involved very heavily. So if you're someone who shoots the ball and it's always hitting a defender and it frustrates you, don't fear no more. Jump into this formation and always look for the pass up. Always look for the pass up. A lot of times when I'm playing this formation and somebody's watching me live, they'll be like, yo, you need to shoot more, and I probably should need to shoot more, but a lot of times I'm just looking for that sweat pass up to guarantee myself a goal, to make it easier for me. Now, when I go down in games, I'm not going 4-2-3-1, I'm not going 4-2-2-2, I'm not going narrow. Even though I love those formations and they're cool, I'm going into a 3-5-2. 3-5-2 with Gravin and Hulla at the mid. You got Cruyff, Cafu. That's why I love Cafu, because he goes to center back so nicely. This back line's crazy. You got Marcelo, which this is why he's my favorite left back in the game. The 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, able to attack the wing. Mbappe with the speed down the wing, and then Pele and Cruyff and R9 down the middle. Instructions very quickly, man. Balance on these guys. Stay central on this one, but balance everything else for both of them. Your cam is going to be stay forward, nothing else. Your defensive mids, one is going to be on passing lane, your right one, and the other one is going to be fully balanced. Your left mid is going to say come back on defense. That's it. Your other one is going to be right, come back on defense. That's it. And everything else is balanced. That's literally it, boys. Custom tactics, 42-62. Direct passing again, 50. Players in the box, 5. 2 and 3. Very, very simple formations. Tactics, very, very simple. If I need to go into the 4-2-3-1, I do 30, I do 55, and I do 30 again. And again, direct passing, even though I didn't have it on there, you want direct passing on. This is where it goes stay central here. Stay forward, stay central. Everything here across is balanced except for getting the box for the guy on the left and the guy on the right. At the end of the day, most people here put stay back while attacking or come back on attacking with all these guys. I don't do that. Cut lane pass, stay back while attacking. Cut lane pass, stay back while attacking. Stay back while attacking. Stay back while attacking. I don't want to speak too much on 4-2-3-1, even though this is a formation that we've done crazy things with, top 100, number 1 in the world, all that crazy stuff. It just doesn't really play that well this year. Even though I love it as a formation in FIFA's, it just doesn't really play as well as it used to play. So do not really mess with those unless that's what you want to do. This is my go-to formation. This is what I enjoy to play. Again, it's always that attack, like that pass up. Now you're probably like, but what about on defense? Yeah, on defense it's not the best. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This formation is really to put pressure on your opponent. It's really to score a lot of goals. So if you're someone that's an offensive player, think about yourself when you're playing in this formation as a Guardiola, as a Xavi-minded player, as I think 10 likes to play that way as well. Think of yourself as a Liverpool with Klopp. You got left backs, you got right backs running, right backs going forward. You got everybody going forward, and you're just trying to find as many goals and outscore your opponents and get them to back out. That's really what it comes down to. Does it defend well? Of course it does. It defends as a 4-4-2. It defends pretty well. But when you look at it, just the way it's set up with Marcelo and with Gravin and Hullet, there's no actual medium high. There's no actual defensive mid. It's all set up to score a lot of goals, put a lot of pressure on your opponents, and really, really dominate games. So this is what I use to get rank 1. This is what I believe is the best formation in the game. Every time I drop a rank 1 video, everybody's like, yo, can you give me custom tactics information? So we do one of these pretty much every other week, maybe every like 2 weeks we do one. It doesn't really change often. Players change every now and again, but realistically, boys, this is what works well for me. I wish you guys the best. And listen, everyone watching this, I know you guys might think I'm tripping when I say this, but I believe you guys can get rank 1. And you might be like, nah, man, you've been saying since FIFA 17, you've been saying we can get number 1 in the world, top 100, all we gotta do is this and this. The truth is this FIFA is one of the more easier ones to do it if you just don't touch your back line or midfielders. This game's AI defense, AI offense, AI everything is so overpowered. It's such an RNG game that realistically all you have to do is release the sprint button. That's the number one thing. I know it sounds really bad. It's the most boring thing in the game, but that's the way it is now, man. You walk around very, very boring. You release the sprint button, you walk up the field at 2 miles per hour, and then you start passing it around like a dummy, passing it backwards, passing it forward, never really wanting to play football. And that meta just works, bro. And when you lose the ball, you run back with an attacker. It's so boring. It's so annoying. I try to play different. I play 4-3-2-1 to kind of score more goals and not play that way. But that's really going to win you way more games. If you're struggling to get out of Division 8, 7, 6, 10 maybe, wherever you're struggling to get past the rank, release the sprint button, walk around very slowly, get a formation you feel comfortable in. Everything I tell you in this video is the way I play. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Find something that's comfortable for you, release the sprint button, walk around really dumb, learn how to shot cancel and learn how to do the elastico, and you are good to go, man. Guys, I'm your boy AA9 Skills. Love you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to check out the career mode channel if you enjoyed our career modes back in the day. We are posting them again to a brand new channel, link down below. Thank y'all for watching. I love y'all. Have a blessed day, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Booyah, we out of here.